So, welcome everybody to my humble abode. I am Strawberry, and this is Strawberry's Gamer Society's very first stream. I didn't really expect to have anybody actually in chat, so welcome to those who are here. This is exciting for me. So, actually, can I see who's in chat? All right. So, tonight. Oh, hello! Hi! You followed me a couple of weeks ago as well. Ah, yes. It is exciting to actually be streaming. So, this is kind of like my cottage near the farm. And what I'm doing this evening is just harvesting wheat and various other things to eventually take it to the market. And let's see here. So, welcome. Do you have any questions? So I guess I should introduce myself a little bit. I am Strawberry. I am a 45-year-old mom, and I have been gaming since I was about 6 years old. My kids over the summer introduced me to Dream and Dream streams, which were lots of fun. Oh, quick question before I go too far. How loud are the various sounds compared to my voice? Because I can turn down the Minecraft sounds. And just a second, I don't actually want to die. Okay. Let me get someplace more clear. While I kill these guys. Okay. Really? They're a bit louder than my voice. Okay, because I can turn them down relative to my voice as soon as I've killed them. Just a second, because I don't actually want to die. Although it's a survival world, it is also keep inventory true. So dying while bad is not that bad. Oh, come on. Hitting them with a piece of chicken doesn't really help much. And I appear to be just a little bit delayed. I'm gonna have to jump earlier here. Yeah, that's the advantage of keep inventory true. There we go. Yeah. Now, am I getting them or are they getting me? It usually takes 3 hits to kill these guys, but they have... If you kill them, then they drop the thing that you need to fix an Elytra. However you say that. And my daughter has one of those from the time she went to the end. So, I'm collecting them. There we go. Got it. Oh, are there more? Okay, so now... Oh, really? There's another one? Okay, just a moment. I had not intended for my first stream to be quite so dramatic. It was more going to be harvesting wheat. So here we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, you also keep your levels when you die, so you don't drop your XP, which makes the game much easier. And when I get better, I'd like to turn off keep inventory true, but in the meantime, it's just so much more satisfying to play with keep inventory true, because otherwise when you die, I'm not that good and I die a lot. And so when you die, you just get set back so far. It's just not fun. And I play games to have fun. There we go. And that's one of the things that I like about games and think that it's fun to do and enjoy, like watching Dream streams last summer where he kept amping up how many hunters he's playing against, because you just keep changing the rules until it's fun, until it's fair. That's one of the things I like about it. All right, where was I? So let me change the relative volume of my voice versus game sounds. So now, if they come again, they should be quieter. I have turned them down to about 80%. I was testing earlier and you couldn't hear the game sounds at all when I turned it much lower than that, but we'll see how this goes. All right, so before I was so rudely interrupted by those guys attacking me out of the sky, I was harvesting wheat. And I was trying to introduce myself. So, as I harvest the wheat, let me know, is the wheat too loud? Can you hear me? Or is the wheat just a gentle background noise? It's good? Okay, got it. I will keep it where it's at then. Yeah, I've got it still fairly loud in my own ears, so I should probably turn that down, but basically I've got it so that in my ears, I'm on a Mac, and on a Mac I can't change once I tie the output of the game to make a new output audio device, then I can no longer change the volume that I hear using the volume controls on the computer, which is kind of annoying actually. But I can luckily change the volume that I hear using volume controls on my headset. But what I hear has nothing to do with what you hear, and getting the balance is something that I've been playing with quite a lot over the past week, and hopefully I've got everything working, and hopefully it won't stop working in the middle of the stream, because that happens sometimes, and I'm not sure why. But back to introductions. I'm a gamer mom. I started gaming when I was 6 years old, when our family got an Atari 2600, and kind of haven't stopped. Although I did stop for school in high school and in college, I worked my tail off and did not game during that time. But other than that, I've been gaming all my life. What do my kids think of my streams? Well, my daughter thinks it's really cool. She wants to be a streamer. She is 13 and she's got a YouTube channel and she likes making videos for YouTube and wants to start streaming at some point. My son, who is 16, is incredibly embarrassed and asks that I don't talk about him on stream. So, and I'm not allowed to let anybody we know in real life know that that I stream. Oh, what did I study in college? So, in college, I started out as an engineer, just a generic engineering major, because that was what my college offered. And I was required to take a computer science class, and I fell in love with computer science. And I had scholarships from the Society of Women Engineers that said, "Thou shalt be an engineer." So I wasn't allowed to drop my engineering major. So I just added a computer science major, and I double majored in computer science and engineering in college. And I worked very, very, very hard when I was in college. But afterwards, I got out of college and I graduated in the late 1990s, which was like the best time ever to be a computer scientist. And got a great job and worked hard at work for about 5 years, and then I was able to retire. So it worked out for me. Aw. Yeah, well, you know, different kids are different. So I am not going to talk about him, but my daughter says it's fine to talk about her and plug her channel. So yeah, I have learned, I've been studying for the last couple of weeks how to make all of the streaming stuff work and how to make all the pieces work, so that's exciting for me. And I am here for you guys. I mean, not everybody's parent is a gamer, and not everybody's parent understands gamers and what drives gamers, and some parents just think that we're weird. And so I decided that I wanted to start streaming and be kind of like free mom hugs, if you've ever been to a Pride Parade. Free mom hugs for gamers, because, you know, gamers need to be accepted too. And Share Shade asks, do you have any goals that you want to achieve from streaming? So mostly I just want to help people. I want to be there for kids who are having a tough time with their parents. And okay, I admit it, my kids sometimes don't always like to listen to my advice, but I love to dispense mom advice. So I have about a month worth of mom advice topics planned for streams. So my plan is to stream every night for 1 hour for at least 1 month. Oops, I forgot to ditch all my stuff. One night for an hour for at least 1 month, and I've got a bunch of different topics planned out, but I'm definitely, if I have a live chat, which I was not really expecting because this is the very first night, if I have a live chat, then I will follow the topics you guys are interested in. So if you have a topic you're interested in, let me know. But other than that, yeah, goals for streaming is just help people. I retired when I was 27, so I don't need to try to make an income from streaming or try to get a good following. I just want to, do something interesting. I have been stuck at home during this whole pandemic. Our family has been incredibly cautious. Before the pandemic, I basically only used to use my house to sleep because I was always out doing things and doing fun stuff and spending time with friends and all of that. And now we have been stuck in the house since last March. I ended up pulling my kids out of school a week early because I read the news a whole lot, and I decided this was a disease we did not want to get in our family. We've got some health issues, and if we get COVID-19, then it might be okay, but it could potentially be really bad with like long haul lifetime implications. So we're just trying really hard not to get the disease. I don't even go to the grocery store. I get everything delivered, and we spray it with Lysol before we bring it into the house. Although I've been only spraying the cold food since it looks like warm food the virus dies more quickly on. But I don't, I'll put away the warm food, wash my hands, and then not touch it until the next day, and hopefully that's safe enough. But yeah, I want something to do while in quarantine here. And I had a volunteer position that was an elected to 1 year position, and that just ended yesterday. So at the start of the pandemic, I worked really, really, really hard. It was the hardest I had worked since junior year in college. And I am very glad to have been able to hand off that position to somebody else so that I am not doing it anymore. And now I have extra stuff, now I have some extra time. And I sort of popped my head out and said, what do I want to do next? Where am I needed most in the world? And gaming is one of those things that both I want to game, I want to spend time gaming, so I'll spend time gaming on stream here, and I want to help people and meeting people. I started hanging out in Dream's offline chat because he seemed so sad about the whole speedrunning thing, and I just wanted to. I became a huge Dream fan, I gotta say, and I wanted to spend some time supporting him. And then I met other people there, and it seemed like there was a need in the world, so here I am. And yeah, let me explain my hopper system here. I put extra seeds up here, and it goes through the hopper, into the composter, into another hopper, and into a chest where we make bone meal. And my daughter helped me get all that all set up. I had to find all the iron for it, but she helped me figure out how to connect all the hoppers together. Oh, let's see. Shall I harvest some carrots for you? Do you like carrots? Yeah, the carrots are my newest crop. And it is only recently that I was harvesting more carrots than I had enough carrots to plant the whole patch. So I've only got a couple of extra rows of carrots. And I apologize, my Minecraft playing is not going to be terribly exciting, at least at the beginning, because right now I am just learning how to stream. And so I don't want the Minecraft to get in my way of being able to follow the stream. So I'm not doing anything in Minecraft that takes too much mental effort. So, oops. Never plant carrots when you're hungry. Yes. So, I was a hardware design engineer, and my husband was also a hardware design engineer, and I worked for the stable old company, and he worked for a series of startups, some of which went big, and so we looked at our lives and decided, hey, we don't need both of us working, and we kind of wanted to have kids, so I retired and we started, we spent, so I stopped working first, and then we started trying to get pregnant, and that took a long time. That took about 18 months. And during that time, I gamed like 70 hours a week with him much of the time. We played an MMORPG called Meridian 59, which it was like on its second life. It was not a big new game. It was sort of the old game that some people still played. But we had a friend who played it and got us into it, and we played that a lot. And that was a really fun time of life. I gamed pretty much all the time. I lived a lifestyle I wanted to live, but it was also a little bit on the addictive side, but not too bad. And so it's something that it's like I understand the addiction of gaming and how much fun it can be, but I also know you've got to do other things in your life too. You can't just game 70 or 100 hours a week, and you need to do other things too. So at that time, I also did a lot of horseback riding, so I was riding horses almost every day. And then kids came along, and I pretty much I quit cold turkey on my main, and I kept my alt going for a while, and then like a while being about a month. Mostly I wanted to know what happened to me after I left, or what happened to the server after I left. So I kept my alt active just to see what people were up to, and then eventually I left because having a baby is hard. When would you say one is addicted? So this is actually, I looked it up to make a whole topic on this. So some night, gonna have a whole topic on how do you know if you're addicted to gaming versus you just like gaming. And basically it's, do you have other things that you do in your life that you enjoy? Are you able to spend time with people, or like, do you game to be with people, or do you game to get away from people? And things like that. I looked up a website that has a whole bunch of questions that help you figure that out. And it's unhealthy when you're making unhealthy choices in the rest of your life, but it can be a fun pastime if you're just having fun doing it, but you don't hide it from people that you're gaming. If you hide your gaming, that's definitely a sign you might be addicted. If you avoid social engagements that are important to other people in your life because you're gaming, then that's a sign that you're addicted. If you are doing unhealthy things with respect to your eating and sleeping, that's a sign that you're addicted. And what I'm doing now, you might consider it unhealthy, but it works for our family. So right now with the kids in online school, I don't have to get up in the morning. My husband gets up in the morning with the kids and I can sleep in, and I've always been sort of a night owl. And so it works well for us that I sleep during the day while they're in school, because they're teenagers. They don't need me to be on their backs while they're in school. And they're very responsible, good kids. And so it works that I get my alone time. I'm kind of an introvert. And with everybody in the house all the time, I haven't been getting enough time to myself. And so for me to stay up most of the night, go to sleep around the time my husband's getting up, so 2 ships pass in the night, and sometimes they make passes at each other. So I go to sleep around the time he gets up, and then I sleep while the kids are in school, and then we have family time after the kids are out of school, and we do a bunch of fun family things together, and then after the kids go to bed, that's my me time. So works out for our family. But if it didn't work for our family, if it was important to my husband that we're all asleep at the same time, then this lifestyle would be a problem. And so, and in fact, when the kids needed to be driven to school, this lifestyle did not work at all, and so we didn't have it. I went to bed at regular times and got up at regular times and took the kids to school and stuff like that. So, yeah, just let me finish this row, then I'll kill you. Okay, just a second. More, they're here. Okay. I find fighting them in a field is good. They come down, they dive, and then I try to jump and hit them. And they take 3 hits each, so 9 altogether. And sometimes I miss. Aw, thanks, Cat. Okay, got one. Oh, there's another one? I need to get looting on my axe. Okay, eat. When it's just one, I don't do so badly, but 3 or 4 at once, they are screamers. So, how's the volume for you guys? Are they too loud? There we go, got another one. Okay, good. Okay, eat. 4, jump, jump, hit. All right. Oh, do they spawn when you're awake for more? I don't know why these guys spawn. I just assume they spawned at night. I suppose I should pick that up. There we go. Okay. Whew. Got him. Eat. Guess I could go sleep. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, another one? Let me kill it first. Where'd it go? There it is. Got it. Yeah, it's been a while since I slept because I was trying to make sure that all the fields surrounding my field had torches so that things wouldn't spawn on the ground. Yay, got one. Okay, how many do I have? 4 phantom membranes. Not bad. Let's go add them to the collection. Okay, eat. All right. Yeah, ghasts have killed me before. Well, so phantoms when you get right down to it. But now I've got decent stuff. So I've got Unbreaking 1 Mending, Projectile Projection, Unbreaking. So I want to get, I've got a Proc 4 book, but I need a new diamond chest plate before I can use it and make a better chest plate. And Protection 2, Unbreaking 1 Mending, and Soul Speed 3 Mending, which is awesome. But I can see I'm starting to lose a little durability there. So I'm going to put these in the chest. So this is going to take that to the village later. Like Little Red Riding Hood, taking my goods to the village to be sold. And now I'm going to go feed the chickens to fix my boots. A fox-proof chicken coop, because our original chicken coop... Oh yeah, sure, I'll show you guys around the server. Okay, so this... Oh gosh, I'm going to have to kill these chickens or I'm going to die, because I didn't kill too many last time, and I will get entity crammed in the corner if I sit still. But I like to breed them first, because this is how I fix the boots. So if you're unfamiliar with mending, if you put mending on your stuff and then you use it... Oh, actually, I should hold my pick in the other hand while I'm doing this. Okay. If you put mending on your items and then you're holding them while you get experience, it will mend your items, which is really nice. Okay, and do that. The only problem with the chicken coop is it fills up my inventory with eggs afterwards. And I just can't get rid of the eggs. Okay, so now we have fixed everything. Oh, no. The pickaxe still needs a little bit more mending because I forgot to hold it at the beginning. Okay, and now let me get all the chickens over here so that I can actually get out of here, potentially. Okay, so kill chickens. There we go. Okay, give me enough space to get rid of some eggs so that I can... There we go. Get some feathers and chickens. Okay. There we go. All right. So now I will exit the chicken coop with a, well, almost mended pickaxe. It's close enough. Okay. The chickens bump into me, and this shouldn't be a really hard jump, but when the chickens are buffeting you around, then it is. And we have letting entities... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to kill more of you. Die. So, when you have entity moving things on, then it's easier to push the villagers around, but it means it gets really hard to get out of the chicken coop sometimes. Okay. Whew, here we go. Let's try this again. Get a running start. Oh, and get out of here. This is embarrassing, okay? It usually doesn't take this long. It's just because people are watching. Okay, come on, chickens, stop it. Let me out of here. There we go. Okay, normally it does not take that long to exit the chicken coop. So here's our server. this is kind of like the original starting house, and the roof is only half built because it is a server that my daughter and her friends were working on, and I have been instructed not to finish the roof. So we have a half built roof and some basic stuff here. And there used to be a really nice village with a great farmer who bought all the stuff that I have in the fields over there. And then one day, one of the kids left the door open, and the zombies got in, and they killed all the villagers. It was such a tragedy because we had them leveled up, so we no longer have good villagers in this village. And so we have another village. So this is kind of like the outpost. This is the farm. This is like not even suburbia. This is the outskirts, where all the farmlands are. And then this is the Soul Speed path to get to the city. And you can see our initial village. We took some of the initial villagers over that way to make a second village. And that path there that I just passed will take you straight to the second village. But the second village got killed by Ravagers because we didn't make the walls thick enough, and so the Ravagers got in and they killed all of those villagers, and that's where all the librarians used to be, over in that village. And then this is the chicken thing. Oh, and it looks like all the chickens died again. Do I still have eggs on me? I do. Okay, so when there's chickens in here, then there's a process. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Then basically, my daughter built this one too. Oh, no, there's still chickens in there. Huh. Well, so basically what happens is the chickens lay eggs, and the eggs get dispensed, and then the eggs, when they dispense baby chickens, and then the baby chickens go through that hopper over to here, and the baby chickens, when they're short, then they don't get burned in the lava. But then after they get taller, I don't know, can I put some baby chickens in there? After they get taller, then the lava kills them and they get taken by the dispenser as cooked chicken out of there. So, so that's how that one works. And we've got sheep here, and they're in a little track that you can take the shears and just go round and round in circles, shearing all the sheep. And there used to be a shepherd who would buy white wool, but that's no longer exists. This is... oh, drat. See, I'm not terribly good at Minecraft. I took quite a few years off. I played from like 1.8.4 up through the horse update. That was when my kids were little. And we used to play as a family. And when the horse update happened... and the horse, I don't know if you guys remember this, when the first horse update happened, then the horses would get caught on the edge and they would die, and they would make these horrible noises. Like they would be in a room like this, and they'd walk up to a block and they would start suffocating in this block, and they go, and it was awful, and I just couldn't stand it. Remember when I told you I used to ride horses in real life all the time? So I couldn't take it, and I really wanted to have the horses and breed the horses, but it was not to be, and I stopped playing Minecraft for a while. So this is the Cloud City, and if you make a bunch of parkours, which I am never in my life going to be able to make, but you go up here, and I can sometimes make that jump. Okay. Whee! And then go up. Well, anyway, you can see it's got a bunch of neo jumps in it. So you have to do 3 different neo jumps to get to the top. And if you get to the top, you can put your pearl in a little thing of water. And then if you push this button here, which I will not push, it will teleport you all the way up to the top. Yeah, it's that thing, the same way that they summon Awesome Dude in the prison. That's what my daughter's built up at the top there. And she can do the neo jumps. She's really good. And so anyway, that is the Cloud Treehouse in Eulenstadt, which means Owl City in German. And this is my house. So this is my treehouse. I'm the one with the red windows, and my daughter's treehouse is the one with the orange windows. And then her friend's treehouse is over there with all the leaves around it. And here we go. So welcome to our server. I have a pretty easy to open front door. Hers is a little bit more complicated. And I'm going to have to ask her permission before I show on stream how to get into it, because she doesn't want the little kids to get into it. And sometimes the little kids get into my house and take my stuff, and it's all right. I'm a mom. I don't care that much. It's just virtual stuff. I can get it again. Yep. Yeah, Pearl Stasis chambers are really fun. And so anyway, that's kind of a dump chest. This is another hopper, and this is where I keep wool and shears and things like that for when I go out collecting wool. So this is just kind of a basic, this is a bedroom. And then over here we have, well, actually I'll take you to the storeroom first so I can ditch these eggs. So this is the storeroom, and I need more leather before I can put labels on the outsides of these. Oh, I forgot to bring, well, I can just go back. The soul speed path is pretty fast. I forgot to bring all the stuff that I was going to sell at the village. But that is stuff, yeah, I've got nether stuff down here, and I've got like expensive stuff up here. This is 2 wither roses. And then just other mine stuff there, and gold and emeralds and things here. And then the secret path to the village that we can't show the little kids is beyond this log. So actually, well, do I want to go? Do I have anything to sell them? Let me see what I've got to sell them. Okay, yes, I can sell them these things. So I'll take 1 inventory worth of stuff to the villagers. Oh, I should put the membranes in here. Okay. Oops, wrong chest. There we go. Okay. So that, they don't buy feathers. They do buy sticks, but I don't want to sell my sticks right now. Okay. There we go. Take stuff to the village. So we made a new super secret village that the little kids, and when I say the little kids, what I'm talking about is my daughter does Minecraft tutoring. So she is a professional gamer in the sense that she gets paid to play games. She's 13, and it's kind of like babysitting for a pandemic world. She basically plays Minecraft online with a bunch of 6 and 7-year-olds, and their parents pay her and her friends $8 an hour to do that. And oh, it must be night. So this is the village. It's the super secret village. One of the things I plan to do on stream is make this place look a little nicer. So the ceiling is currently all netherrack. On top of the netherrack, there's a layer of obsidian. On top of the obsidian, there's a layer of regular stone, and then 3 layers of dirt. So that if the kids start mining down, they won't find it. And then if they do find it, they'll hit the obsidian and not be able to get down. Eventually, we want to replace all of the walls with obsidian, but we haven't done that yet. Okay, let me find the farmers, and of course, they're sleeping. Let's see, which farmer is this? Okay, this guy. Sells beet or buys beetroot. Okay, and I think there's another one that buys beetroot, but they're sleeping with their heads in the walls. We gotta change that, where the beds are. Okay, so farmers look like... Okay, sort of tan like that with the yellow hat. So if I can find another guy who's tan with a gold belt. Are these? Nope. Nope. No, probably not that. No, I don't want to sleep here. Oh, well, waking up in the village is not the end of the world. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the guy we've already talked to. One of these days we're gonna have to sort these guys out. Okay. So that it's easier to find the ones you want. Our old ones used to have name tags so that you'd know what you were gonna get before you got to them. Here we go. So our goal is to eventually make a beacon, and we're gonna make it out of emerald, and so I have a lot of mining to do. I am like my daughter's Tubbo. I just get her stuff. Okay. Let's see, is this guy? Nope. Okay, I thought there was a second farmer who bought beets. It's not that one. Okay, where's the third farmer? I already talked to this guy. No. Okay, this guy buys carrots, but I didn't bring the carrots with me. And this guy, yeah, well, maybe only one of them buys beets, because there's 3 farmers, and only one of them seems to be buying beets. Okay, well, let's just fill this up with beets for the next time that guy restocks. Oh, and one of these guys buys raw chicken. But there's so many of them now, I don't know if I'll ever find them. Okay. Oh, ha! Got lucky. Oh, I guess that's it. I didn't bring very many raw chickens with me this time. Alrighty, so... let's see here. What else should I show you? Oh, my stream is very sleep-inducing. Well, you were going to sleep right before I started streaming, and then you saw the notification and hopped on, so don't let me keep you up. Yes, and I would be happy to talk you guys to sleep if you'd like. Do you have any hobbies or interests apart from gaming? Oh, yes. Oh, I got a kitty down there now. So yes, let's see here. So for exercise, I do Taekwondo, and just last fall, it's been kind of weird after everything went online, but my school did a pretty good job teaching online classes, so I know that's the wrong direction, but I don't care that much. So, I got my 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo last December, which was very exciting. And that is my primary form of in-home exercise, other than we got an elliptical trainer that we stuck in front of the TV shortly before, or like a little bit into the pandemic, because the rest of the family needed to exercise too. And so we take turns. We've been watching Cobra Kai. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's corny and goofy, but when you've been into Taekwondo for as long as I have, it's really funny. Like, there's a scene where they go to the county fair and they're doing a little demo on the stage at the county fair, and it's like, that's what my high school life was like. My brother and I used to do those demos at the county fair. It was so fun. And so the family has been enjoying watching that, and they're half-hour episodes, and we just take turns who's on the elliptical trainer. Yeah, what else are we doing in COVID? Well, yeah, before COVID, I used to play D&D in 2 different gaming groups, but after COVID, neither one of those has been active lately. So, oh, I was giving you a server tour, and then I just started harvesting wheat out of habit. Let me get some wheat, bring it to the other location, and then keep giving you the server tour. Aw. Yeah, so D&D, and then I love painting D&D minis, which is something that I can do during COVID. I probably haven't done as much as I want to. I also enjoy doing embroidery on the sewing machine, so I have a sewing machine that I bought from my neighbor on, like, she advertised it on the neighborhood mailing list, and my mom has done a lot of embroidery on the sewing machine, and so I saw it, and it was a really good price because she wanted to give it to somebody she knew as opposed to trying to sell it over the internet. And so she gave me a really good deal on it, and so I can do embroidery on the sewing machine, and I like, designing things and making things, and then making like towels and handkerchiefs and stuff like that. And I am a total Dream stan, so I made a Dream hanky that's got an image of Dream that I took from one of his manhunts where he's running and just jumping off a cliff, and George is chasing him. And so, wait, something beeped, and I gotta figure out what beeped. Okay. Oh, and now you're following me. Hi, Phantom Reese. Welcome. I ran into you in Dreamstream the other night. Cool. So playing some calm non-DMCA music. That sounds like a great idea, Kath. But I have had like real problems trying to figure out how to get just Minecraft sounds to work, and adding one more sound stream in. Yes, I like the idea of doing that, but I am not going to do it tonight, but perhaps another evening. That does sound good. Let's see here. Okay, I was collecting things, and then I was going to show you guys the rest of the server. And I am clearly easily distracted here, aren't I? Okay, let's get some more beets. I think I have more beets in one of these. Maybe I don't. Got more carrots. Okay, let me harvest a row of beets. So, let's see here. Where was I? Train of thought is clearly leaving me. Oh, right, hobbies. I was talking about what my hobbies were and giving you guys a tour of the server. So, I like making things, and I made a hanky for Dream and mailed it to him on his P.O. box, and I have no idea if he got it, but, it was cool. It was fun to do. I gave him a bunch of mom advice, because that's what I do in my life. I give mom advice, and my kids, I think, are really pretty amazing and pretty awesome, and they don't like receiving mom advice, but I think they're really good kids, so I can't have done that badly. Okay, so I now have some beets. Yeah, I've got enough over there, so that's enough to go back with. All right. I'm just gonna take something else. What should I take? How about carrots? Okay, so going back to finish the tour of the server. So yeah, there's very little that's out here in the farmlands. Aw, thanks, Petra. Yeah, is it Petra or Petra? I assume it's Petra. So, here we go. The easiest way to get into my daughter's house is to go through the village, through my house. And the good path to the Nether is through here. So that's where I'm going. And I might as well sell stuff on my way there. Oh, darn, I dropped it. And I don't even have space to pick it up. Okay, well, I don't need all those seeds. Yeah, well, I am slow and impatient, so we have soul sand paths pretty much everywhere. The only thing is I have to remember from time to time to look at the durability on my boots and just make more. And do things to mend my boots from time to time. But yeah, I love soul sand. It's great stuff. We have been going more for functional than for looking good lately. All right, let's sell some carrots, and after I've sold everything I've got on me, then I will show you guys our nether and some really cool things way out there that my daughter's built. Okay, so here's that. And let's see what we... Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Please talk to me. Oh, he's gonna charge me extra. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. I got more wheat than you can buy anyway. Okay, so there's the wheat, and then let me get the beetroot left over from last time, and find the beetroot guy. Okay, 1, 2. I don't think it was him, but yeah, I've already talked to him. And this guy looks like the one I've talked to already. Oh, no, I did not mean to sleep in your bed. I'm sorry, dude. Okay. Yeah, I've already talked to him. Okay, where is the beetroot guy hiding? We've got to redo this so the beds aren't up against the wall. But we have them packed. We have them packed in here. All right, where? These guys do not look like farmers. Guy does not look like a farmer. Okay, I've talked to that guy. Where's the third farmer? Oh, here he is. Okay. None of these three is buying beetroot. What? Okay, chat. You saw me. Yeah, that's true. If I sleep, they'll all stand up. Good idea. You saw me selling beetroot to one of these guys earlier. So, are there 4 farmers and I just didn't find one of them earlier? Or did something happen to my beetroot purchaser? Oh, there we go. This guy's the one with the beetroot. I just didn't see it because he also bought carrots. There we go. Level up that farmer. All right. Those are the goods. Yeah, I think there's only 3 farmers. I just didn't see the beetroot beneath the carrots. Okay. So I'm going to ditch the rest of the stuff that I have for sale in here. And then I'll show you to our nether. And some other cool stuff on the server. Okay, I guess I can sell those too. And that, and let's keep the rest of the stuff. Okay, so I have to warn you, sometimes I die when I go into the nether. Usually I only die if my daughter's been there for a while and there's lots of mobs around. Like, you don't usually die the first time, but I just wanted to let you know it's a possibility. It could happen. I think it's this way to get into her house. No, it is not that way. It's not that far. didn't I see a passage that I could have taken? Okay, so I go this way. And that way. And that way. Oh no. Did she reroute things again? No, I guess it just feels farther than it did last time. Oh, good night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sleep well. You are welcome, and thanks for joining my stream. She made a parkour. This used to be a ladder. Okay, I'm gonna go in the other way, because I am never gonna get up that way. So yeah, I should be here. My intent is to do this for 1 hour a night from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific time for the whole month of February. And if you miss something, I'm going to stick them up on YouTube. And depending, I might even edit them down for YouTube, but that would take more time than I necessarily have, but we'll see. And I guess it is kind of a far way. And then after February, we'll kind of see how it goes. If people are liking it and enjoying the time, then I will keep streaming. And if you all say, yeah, that Strawberry, she's gotten kind of boring, then I'll probably just stop. But we'll see. Thank you so much for being here and encouraging me to go on. All right, so getting into my daughter's house to get to her nether portal, which will take us to the nether. Super secret. Don't look. Okay. Requires a shovel. And then a lot of dexterity. I gotta pop down here, push the button, pop back up, replace the dirt, and run into there before the door closes. Okay. Shovel. Button. Dirt. Run. Yes, did it. Okay. And into the nether. So, just to warn you guys, I get lost really easily. Well, I get lost in Minecraft really easily. It's actually funny because in real life, I pretty much don't get lost. People are surprised. I can drive like from my house to Disneyland, which is about 6 hours, without consulting a map or using a GPS or anything. I just know how to get there. But, oh, rats, I forgot to bring my gold hat. Oh well. We'll just see how this goes. Yeah, the last time I was here, guys killed me because I wasn't wearing a gold hat. But in Minecraft, I get lost all the time. And I think part of it is that when I turn, sometimes I turn farther than I think I did. And then I think I've only turned 90 degrees, but I've actually turned like 180 degrees, and then I get really mixed up. So, luckily, there's this nice soul speed path through the nether that goes essentially directly to a fortress. Ho-ho, I made the jump. Say yay! And, oh, it is 2 a.m. And that was when I was going to stop. But I'll at least show you guys where the portal is. And then I'm going to go, I like to hang out in Dreams Offline stream. Or offline chat. That's where I met a bunch of you guys. And that's where I'm going to go next. But first, I'll pick somebody to raid. So if somebody has a recommended streamer that you think I should raid next, please type that in the chat or start looking for somebody that I should raid. Like somebody really small, because I think it's kind of impolite to raid anybody big. And let me know who to raid, and then I'll learn how to use the raiding interface, because I did not test raiding on my test stream. Okay, so these 2 torches mean I need to turn right and go this way. And then the portal should be near here somewhere. I hear it. Oh, and I'm almost out of food again. Uh-oh, and my mouse just locked up. So this is one of the problems that I have been having. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Okay, and I was wiggling my mouse, and now I have lost where I am, but I think I follow the torches. Ah, there we go. So here we are. And I think, yeah, usually I come in from the other direction, but whatever. So I will show you guys the other side of this portal, and then I will log off for the night. So there's convenient beds there if you're fighting the Wither and you have keep inventory true and you just want to keep fighting. So this is our open prairie where we've been fighting the Wither. Like we spawn the Withers here and then we fight them. And if I don't get lost, there is a really, really cool lava thing. Okay, so that was where we first put the Wither when we thought it couldn't get out of obsidian, but that turned out not to be true. And then I go that way, and then I think I turn left, if I recall. And we'll see, yes, okay, so past the bastion, or not bastion, whatever that is, pillager outpost, I think. You know what, I better show you this some other night, because I think I'm going to get lost, and the last time I did this, I was following my daughter, and well, maybe, okay, I think it's just past here, and if it's not just past here, then we'll have to see it another night. She did this really cool thing with lava. Okay, that's not it. And that's not it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over to this village where it's relatively safe and log for the night, and I will have to figure out how to get there tomorrow, and tomorrow you can see the cool lava thing. And by tomorrow it'll be even cooler than it is today, because she's a builder. Okay, so I'll just go someplace nice and safe and log off. So stream, do you guys have any idea who I should raid? Let me see who's on. Okay, do you think is 1K, is that too many people to raid? I have been following Nerdy for quite some time, and I'm a subscriber, and I type in his chat all the time. Sure, why not? He'll tell me if I'm too little to raid him. Okay, so how many people do I have? I have 3 viewers. 3 viewers is worth raiding somebody for, right? Okay, so now I gotta figure out the interface for doing a raid. How do you do that?
The circle room? I can't I don't think it is.
Because it doesn't show you that interface when you're not live. And maybe I will have to read some video tutorials and do a raid tomorrow night instead. I found the host button, but not the raid button. Let's see here. So this dashboard, CloudBot, layout editor, studio mode, get help. Well, I'm not going to learn this on stream, so I am just going to log off and end the stream, but good night, everybody, and I will learn more, and I encourage y'all to keep learning and growing and having fun with life. See you tomorrow.